Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aquarians, and it's for the month of October 20 and a little bit over October 2025. My dear Aquarius, this is all about your money. Everything you need to know about your work, career, finances, everything about your money. What's hidden, what's coming, what you need to know, what are some of the answers, help you understand where you stand in regard to work, career, and money. It's all everything for you. My dear Aquarius, I'd like to thank you for being here. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. And I would like to thank you and let you know how much in gratitude I am for your support. The fact that those of you who are supporting me by watching the videos and extending that extra support by watching 1 or 2 extras per week is supporting me big time, and I am in absolute gratitude for that. Let us begin to see 2 messages, and I'll be cutting twice, starting with the first one, all Aquarians, and it says happiness. You are going to be very happy with whatever you are or concerned about. If there is a situation to do with freedom, you are going to have a lot of happiness in regard to your freedom, in regard to your overall state. This may be connected to the Chinese year of the horse also here, which is quite interesting. Now let's have a look at the second message for all Aquarians, and we've got Chinese year of the buffalo, and it shows that there is going to be a new lease of life, a new renewal, and this is very much about starting over, starting something wonderful, and it is about partnerships also. So you might be going into partnership or business with someone. There may be a business partnership bringing you in for a position. There could be something like that. We'll see further, and we can see what else is there. This message here now is going to be some sort of guidance or an answer to something that you've been wondering and questioning a lot. Let us have a look. What is this all about? It says, look for a sign. The signs are going to show you what's coming. If there's something you've been wondering or asking questions, it says just look for a sign, because a sign will show you what your answer is. So that's really good. Okay, the sign's going to be there. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck and shuffling twice, cutting twice for all Aquarians to see what are important factors. Wow, we got the 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to take one more out and I'll talk about it in a moment. This is the second one. And what you don't see coming, there is someone of earth energy that's going to be very supportive, and you are going to be excellent, empowered to the highest level and degree. Things are going to be falling into your lap like magic. Okay, I'll put this one over here, and let's talk about the 2 of Pentacles. Now the 2 of Pentacles shows that you may have been concerned and worried about making a decision about 2 situations. You might be in a situation, you might be in a job where you're not quite happy and you're thinking of leaving it and finding something else, but you're in between because maybe the job where you're at pays well, but for example, it doesn't give you enough benefits, long-term benefits. So maybe you are looking for another job. This is just an example. Wherever you are at now and in the midst of making a decision, it looks to me like there's going to be some intervention from the heavens, and that's what they're saying, the signs. There is renewal. There's a new lease of life. You are going to be moving forward, and you are going to be empowered, and this situation is going to be over. Sometimes money becomes the factor to release you from this not knowing. So there's news coming, and the news is going to be containing something to do with money, where you will know exactly what path to choose and you won't be confused anymore. The sun will be shining in your path, bringing you abundance, bringing you so much success, so much radiance, so much healing. Whatever you were hurting or unhappy in, it's all going to be resolved. You are going to be on top of the world with the sun. That's beautiful. And of course, another important factor, what you don't see happening and coming is someone of earth energy that's going to be very supportive, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You can find out when you watch your general reading. And also, you are going to be empowered like magic. Things are going to fall into place. And I feel like a new job that's going to give you what you need is coming. And also, this is someone of earth energy that's going to be very, very supportive. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck, cutting twice to see what else you need to know, my dear Aquarius. And we have choose wisely. This is very interesting because you have to use your wisdom, which means you use your mind, your intellect, your logic, but with it, your gut feeling. Say, for example, you go to an interview and it sounds wonderful and they offer you the job, but there's something inside you saying, no, there's something not right here, but everything looks lucrative. Make sure you listen to your higher self, because you got to use your wisdom in your choice. Something is coming. There's going to be an opportunity coming your way. In the midst of uncertainty, there is going to be a great new opportunity coming your way. It is connected to your freedom from worries. It is connected to partnerships. It is connected to the Chinese year of the horse again. So twice horse, once ox, buffalo. Okay, the next message for Aquarians. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. The Two of Pentacles has come up. It's, you know what? It looks like the waiting time is over. This is going to happen ASAP, or maybe within 2 months for every Aquarian. From now to 2 months, it's going to take place. So some of you, it might happen tomorrow. But the waiting is over. You don't have to wait anymore. You're going to get exactly what you want. There's a seed already planted by the heavens or the universe. Something's already destined for you and it's coming. No need to even think about it. That's beautiful. And you're going to have great news coming your way. So that's that one. Okay, now let's have a look at, I'll just move this away. We're going to take 3 messages from this deck, and I'm only cutting ones for this, so I'd like them. Oh, wow. Let's have a look. Is that one? That's one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut. You know, it's incredible. This card of luck partnerships, it came right on this situation where there's partnership situation. All right. I'm going to cut twice for all Aquarians. Cut once. I said once. I made a mistake. Once. Okay, so that's that one and that one. All right. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about this. Let me put my glasses on. And we talk about this one here. And it says, oh, this is the Two of Cups. Wow. This shows that amazing magnetic connection between you and someone. And that you and this person, like, it's going to be a situation where you'll be drawn to deal with this person. And I feel like for some of you, you might be meeting someone special where you're working, where you're heading. There is a situation very strong about partnerships, major partnerships here, strong partnerships. The second one shows that self-care is very important. Now, you may be feeling depleted. You might be working too much. You need to take care of yourself. Another important factor is you may be going through a stage where you want time alone, to recharge, to retreat, but I do feel like your energy is low and you need to take care of your energy. That's very important. What you don't see happening and coming is situation to do with commitment. And Four of Wands, I really like this, although the card doesn't do it justice, but it's amazing because there is divine assistance, that's for sure, to help you update you. Your guide, you are absolutely going to be seeing a lot of signs, just like they said before. My God, look at that, signs and synchronicities. Can you see that? Signs and synchronicities. And you are actually going to be, your guardian angels are going to guide you and they're going to assist you. There's divine guidance for you. This is amazing to get you to the next place. Now, this is a beautiful card. It does show family, but it's more about foundations and having a lot of dreams and wishes come true, and you're in celebration and what's the word? Your security, finally finding a place where you belong and you feel secure. And also it is about a lot of blessings pouring into your life. So this is really good. Not much to do with family though. The Four of Wands. Okay. This one here, it says, okay, this is part of the 3. This was what you don't see coming. Okay. So what's coming is blessings and miracles to set your foundation, to give you foundation. They're saying that you're going to have a breakthrough. Wow. A sudden wake-up call. Energy shift. You're going to go through a realization. You're going to wake up and say, oh my God, that's what's been missing. An epiphany. You will say, this is what's been missing. This is what I want. So there's going to be a grand shift in your life and a sudden wake-up call. How amazing. A sudden wake-up call. I like that. Now, before I clarify, I'm going to find a little bit more. 3 messages from this deck. So, one has already come up. I'm going to take the other 2. And then we need just one more. Okay. Some of you could be moving for work. There is progress, that's for sure. Money's coming in slowly, but steady progress is there. That means to me that Money is coming okay, but progress, meaning you will set your foundation. Some of you are moving for work. There's going to be foundation and progress in your foundation for work. In good time, things are going to be long term. So if you're offered a job that has everything, but they say to you, okay, it's temporary, it's just a 6 months contract, and we'll see what happens afterwards, take it. Because after 6 months, you might be doing so well that they can't let go of you, and that will increase and take you to the long term. Just so you know that, okay? That's very important. Now, I'll talk about the spiral because this is beautiful. This is about things going out of control, and you're climbing up the ladder. You see? Climbing the ladder, upward trends. Things are going out of control. You are going to be going really high. You are transcending to high levels. And also, it shows to me, some of you might be revisiting a job. You might have already done it before, similar to something you've done. There could be promotions. There could be a lot of connections here, helping you, uplifting you to the next level. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. The golden rose is about financial relief and being contented. Now, to be content, that means happiness on top of the world. This is more than any happiness ever, being contented. So I just feel like the empowerment of the magician is going to play its role here to take you to a very high level of contentment. So prepare for an amazing, incredible, what's the word? Time. To be so fulfilled, to be so happy, to be absolutely contented, because contentment doesn't come often. And when you are contented, it just means that, wow, what can I say? It just means that you are more than happy. You're overwhelmed. You're absolutely overwhelmed. That's what this means. Overwhelmed with happiness, with joy, with everything. Everything that's been missing is going to be coming to you. Whatever you've been feeling a lack of is going to be given to you. So happiness to the highest level and degree. But the rose is about also financial relief. So problems of finances being lacking, that's going to be all compensated, and you'll be doing well. It's also about careers and being in very strong supportive roles. Job security is coming. Like I said, growth and growing, job security. And some of you are going to have to travel for work also. So yes, there is a lot happening here, and it's all magnificent. Now, before I clarify the cards, I will take 1 or 2 messages from this, up to 3. So there's 2, or there's 3 there already, but I still have to use the other part of the deck because I've divided it. So maybe just 1, no more than 1 for all Aquarians. Okay, so oh, did something open up? Oh, it nearly did. Now it did. Okay. There are a lot of Aquarians. It shows here a lot of you are starting a new life, a new lease of life, a nest, a family. That even shows here, even though this is your money reading, because we've got the 2 of Cups, and then I'm seeing the heart here. I'm seeing family matters here, partnerships, opportunity of fulfillment. Of course, it's to do with your work and everything, but also the heart is here. Love, deep affection, and caring. Some of you may be meeting a soulmate during finding this new job. You'll be meeting your soulmate at your new work. That's very important. The heart and your heart's desire. Also with the heart, you get your heart's desire, which is wonderful. The nest is starting over, starting a new job, a new business, a new something. And you are going to feel security. This is about family and security, and a beautiful, you could be working with family because we've got 3 eggs there. It is to do with also, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Finding the right job, foundations. This is about foundations and security. So according to the tea leaf, it says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, so it is to do with family. There may be some of you working or looking for a job concerning family or working with family. Okay, the bear is about taking time out and healing. It's to do with your health. You need to really pay attention to health. Your energy levels may be low. You might be not sleeping, thinking too much, concerned, not happy. It says danger, especially in money matters. That could be concerning your work, your money, if you are not taking enough care of yourself. So self-care is very important. And I feel like with the rose is going to support you with this. And so is the magician. It is going to empower you to be able to be more, more powerful. because the Magician is about power. And we've got contentment here, so you have to be contented. So something's going to happen to take you to the next level, where you'll be enforced to take care of yourself and uplift your energy. Something or someone that might suggest something in your life, and you might take it on, and that might be the one that supports you to be in a better position, or in a more healthier, taking more care of your health and taking some time out. So that is going to empower you. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now the next one here is, okay, so that was the bear. You got to be careful. Danger, especially in regard to money matters. And then we've got the wedge. Now the wedge, you've got to be very careful with the wedge, because the wedge is someone coming between you and something you love, or a friend, or even a job, or even a position you want. You've got to be very careful. Somebody that you might trust, you have to be careful. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay, the wedge is there, so you've got to be very cautious whenever the wedge is there. Okay, I'll put it right under the heart because I don't like the wedge at all. All right, now the next one is clarifying. Let's clarify some of the cards. We're going to start with this we'll start with the Epiphany and see what breakthrough you're going to have. All of a sudden, a wake-up call for all Aquarians. What is that all about? I love that for you. An Epiphany, seeing things clearly, and look at this. Oh my God. Overcoming obstacles and having a victory and leaving the past behind, saying goodbye to the past. The Six of Cups is the past, and you're saying goodbye to it and moving forward. Some of you are literally relocating. Some of you are taking a trip. Some of you are going on a journey. Most of you, 99 to 100% of you, are going to have a great victory and overcome an obstacle. But a lot of you are saying goodbye to the past. You might be leaving an area, maybe due to this person, because it looks to me like, see, this person was what you don't see happening. There is someone of earth energy, or someone that might have earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who might be supporting you, who might be the reason that you are taking a leap of faith, or even taking a journey. Or this person could be inspiring you and finding your work. They might be offering you a job. They might be they might be the contact from which you can find something wonderful. So this person has come up in regard to the Epiphany and the breakthrough you're having. And they're already here, sitting right next to it, as you can see. So let's move on to the next level. And like I said, some of you could be a lover, could be helping you move to the next level, finding you a job next to them, or near them, or in the same company. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups for all Aquarians. Okay, it looks like to me there is going to be an offer that you can't refuse. One that's going to give you a lot of power and authority. What's owing to you from the heavens or the universe they are going to help you big time. Money that's owing to you, money that you were not having or was withheld from you, is coming back to you, what you deserve, for more security, for more stability. You've got to pay attention, however, when this offer comes in this job where there might be hard work but a lot of money. You've really got to focus and look for details when you're signing any documents in regard to money or any kind of documentations. Have a look at the small print. Be sure that you are checking everything. But there is empowerment. You are going to be empowered. So I do feel like there is someone that might be very supportive. A water energy here seems to be strong. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be the cause of this, or could be a partner that's taking you, helping you move forward. There are signs coming, and they are going to show you different things. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Remember, opportunity of someone supportive, and not only support, but one more thing. An opportunity and a resolution. Yes. Now, we have the Four of Swords, which shows you are going to be resting from a big battle that you've been in your own way. It's been a lot for you, and it looks like justice will prevail for you. A lawsuit that's going to be all for you, justice all for you. This could be also someone that is Libra, but you're resting from a big battle and you're winning. There's a win-win situation. That's what justice is all about. Okay, now let's move on to the Two of Pentacles and see what is the situation where you're torn, but news comes and everything is resolved. You know exactly where you stand. Okay, right, you're able to take action where you were not able before, and it looks there is a proposal or a proposition. It might be coming from someone that is Pisces, This card usually reminds me of Pisces. It's a water energy. We saw the Queen of Cups, now the Page of Cups. So water energy is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be the person that's helping you, uplifting you, moving you to the next level, or helping you to find a job or find something you need. You are going to be able to take action. You're moving, you're taking action. You are adamant. Nothing can stop you. You're very set to go. It's coming. It's destined for you. You've got to do it. And you know what? The Empress is incredible power. This is unconditional loving and the power that gives you abundance in all areas of your life. So prepare to be abundant in every way. And that is magnificent. Truly magnificent. And that's why there is the spiral. There is the power that I see for you. That's why this is all incredible. Because there is things going out of control and you're climbing the ladder. Not to mention the power of the magician where everything becomes magical for you. This is spectacular. Truly spectacular. And I'm really happy that you have got this in your reading, because it shows that you are going to have stability and you are going to have what you need and what it takes. And if there's any injustice, all that is going in, because happiness and justice is coming your way. Now let's move on. And there is, see, this person fell again. There is an earth energy that's going to be very supportive, my dear Aquarius. Now this is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So it keeps falling. Okay, so the next thing I'm looking at is the self-care. Let's have a look at that, because I was looking at self-care and this fell. Let's see if there's a earth energy that's going to help you in regard to your health. Yes, there is someone that's got earth energy, because these are the earth and these are the water cups. So somebody that was going to be the cause of you living a life of wealth and abundance. For many of you, this is possible now. You are going to be celebrating, getting what you want and being very empowered, getting your justice, getting what is right. And it's to do with a lot of money, and it's to do with a lot of comfort. Play the lotto or the lottery. I feel like you are destined for happiness and for dreams come true. So play some sort of lotto, because the heavens are watching over you, and I feel like a lot is coming and a lot is happening for you. So maybe that's what's giving you the power, the magician, and the power that comes from the magician. It's just incredible. So it's worth celebrating. So that's that one. Now the next one we are going to look at is the Two of Pentacles. Oh no, we did the Two of Pentacles. We're going to look at the Sun, and the Sun is magnificent. It's just power, radiance, success, and dreams come true. Look at that. We're doing the Sun and we got the Sun. How amazing. This is the signs. These are the synchronicities. When things happen out of the ordinary and you are going to be set free. Freedom from cares and worries. Whatever you've been worried about, it all comes to an end. There's nothing to worry about. And you know what? Having one of your dreams come true, you got two suns, which is abundance in every area. A stranger is going to be very much supportive. You are destined to be extraordinary happy, not just happy, because contentment is happiness to the highest level. And having your oldest wish coming true, that's why you are going to be celebrating big time. You see that? And living a life of wealth and luxury. Like, this is incredible. This is magical, my dear Aquarius. It doesn't get any better than this. Two suns, contentment, absolutely overwhelming, and wish come true. The oldest wish being granted, and wealth, living a life of wealth, and celebrations. What more could anybody want, right? That's magic. Magical. Okay, and celebrations. Okay, so we've got that now. I'm going to look at two more messages from another deck. Let's see what else you need to know for October onwards, my dear Aquarius. I'm going to cut the first one, and I'm going to cut one more for the second one. Just one cut here. And let's see what's going on. Right. So let's talk about the first one. There is a new beginning. Just like it says here, renewal. Do you remember they said renewal? So this is about renewal. It says first light, beginning a new cycle. So there is renewal. You see that? I'll put the renewal there. You can see it. And then look, this beginning a new cycle. So you are destined for a new beginning. And that's why there is contentment. There's the sun supporting you. There's so much supporting you. That's why, like magic, things are going to fall into place for you. You are going to be so abundant and so happy. So that is magnificent. And then, the other one, it says taking shelter. This means the answers are all within. So if you've been wondering about something and thinking, and how's that going to be, The answers are all within you. And the answers are very simple. They're saying, look at the signs. The signs are there showing you what needs to be done. And you are going to see all the signs. They're all going to fall into place for you. Now, let's have a look at timing. We're going to get 3 messages, each message with time frame. Okay, October onwards. Let's have a look for all Aquarians. The first message. It says self-discipline is needed. You've got to discipline yourself. There are going to be a lot of changes. In order to succeed, especially in the new area of your life that's beginning, the changes are going to be profound. You need self-discipline to continue your mission, doing everything according to what you're supposed to do, but keeping your energy levels high, because that's what it's lacking here. 5 weeks into October onwards, 5 weeks. That's what's it's going to begin, where you need to self-discipline yourself. Let's have a look at the second important message for all Aquarians, and it says love partnership. There is a strong love partnership that's going to transcend. You will have peace. You will have an amazing partnership. That's what the Two of Cups is all about. And it's going to be up to, from October, 26 weeks thereof, including October. Okay? I would say 8 to 26 weeks, October included. Love partnerships should be coming into fruition. Like, you will see them happening. Okay, that's very important. And then finally, the last one, because you're destined for happiness. Now, this is very important. Don't let pride stand in your way. Although pride is important, so that you do your work with pride and with, pride and dignity and doing the right thing. That's very important. But you've got to be careful. Sometimes pride can be connected to ego, and ego can be very destructive. So don't ever let that happen. Meditate to overcome the ego and to be humble. And especially when you're starting something new and you've overcome some obstacles and you're maybe reached to a level where your energies are so low and you've got no patience for anything that is maybe looking too difficult. Okay, so just swallow the pride and start slowly but surely. You are going to go ahead. That's what this is all about. Slowly but surely, you are going to go ahead. Remember that. And this is happening within October and 19 weeks from October, including October. So even, I'd say 10 weeks, make it easy. 10 weeks, including October. Matters of pride, don't let them stand in the way. And that is the end of your reading. But no, I'm going to take one more from the Chinese cookies to see, is there anything else they want us to know for all Aquarians? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, communications are going to be very important, it looks like to me. So let's see, what about them? A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendship. A lucky win is imminent. A lucky win. Now remember, we had celebrations right here. We had celebrations, we got contentment, we got everything. And now they're saying a lucky win. This is a life of a wealthy person. This is a life of a wealthy person that lives a life of abundance. They don't need anything. They don't need to work, and celebration. So do play the lotto or the lottery. Small amounts of money, $5, $10 a month. You don't have to play more. Use the numbers that were given 3 consecutive years. It is in this channel. It is in the section where it says post next to playlist. It's called Lucky Numbers. Go under Aquarius and grab them. And if you know your ascendant, grab your ascendants also. Sometimes the ascendant is sometimes stronger than the sun sign. You can take both of them if you need more numbers and use them. If you need more than that, for those of you who do need more, then by all means look at your sun sign or where your moon is. Sorry, the moon also. Where your moon is, use that one as the third measure. So you've got plenty to play. Play small, consistent, don't stop till you win. There could be a windfall for you. And that's the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, my dear Aquarius. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Especially if you're a Capricorn Cuspy. Oh my God. If you're a Capricorn Cuspy, Capricorns are the main ones that are destined to win. And I don't have a drop of Capricorn in me. Nothing is Capricorn in me. I've got everything except not Capricorn, which is anyway, I just wanted to know, they're usually very strong in winning lotteries and lotto. And if you're a Cuspy, it just came already to Capricorn's reading in their money. There was major money. It always does with Capricorn. And now it's happening with you. There could be a lucky win. So play. And Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to keep your support going. 1 or 2 extra videos a week. It means a lot to me and to my health. I would really appreciate it. And I would like to convey my best wishes, sincere blessings, love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Namaste.